I don't want to speak for the donors, but what I will say is that many would like to concentrate on things which really are of pivotal importance to the ordinary day-to-day. So we all have choices. If we want to spend money on schools, on children, on building our roads and climate change and building up trade and making things fairer, making our court systems work, all of us have a finite amount of money. And so we make our choices. And if there is an opportunity to settle something which is making life much more difficult for both parties, then the international community is going to support both sides to come to that solution. And I am confident that there has been a lot of diplomatic pressure put on Guatemala to finally come to the table, because they must know, and indeed I understand when the lawyers, their lawyers, were asked about the consequence of their April referendum and were asked, well, do you think you, Guatemala, are going to succeed? They said no. Then they asked them, well, do you think it's going to be partly successful? And they said it all falls or succeeds together. So what is your estimate as to whether you will win or not? And they said, we think we're going to lose. But you have to look at it from their point of view. It's very difficult politically to give up a claim. To say, okay, we know we never really had any right to Belize, and we're going to give up. So how do you get out of that political issue? You go to court. And when the court says you have no claim, then politically it's much easier. If you look at what the Commonwealth heads of government said, in their last communique in April, they were urging Guatemala and Belize to come to a resolution, urging Guatemala and Belize to go to the ICJ to determine Guatemala's claim against Belize. There was no suggestion at all that the Commonwealth did not agree with Belize that Belize is entitled to the whole of her territory.